God, Family, and Guns shares information about the Second Amendment that nobody else really does. And it's very important that you like and subscribe to keep that algorithm going to make more Americans aware. There's a new executive order from the White House regarding gun control. Now, some of this executive order is already on the White House plan, and we'll post both those links to the White House plan and the White House executive order below. But there's one aspect of it that is very vague, but it regards the Department of Transportation will now be tracking the movement of all firearms. Now, what they say this is in regards to is if an FFL ships a gun to another FFL, the Department of Transportation will track that. And they quote that there's thousands of guns stolen through shipping every year. And that's, of course, always been the case. However, the big difference that they're not talking about is there's a lot of movements of firearms through shipping that's not between FFL to FFL. Some of it is a person to an FFL or from a company to an FFL. Anytime that you are going to send your gun back, say, to get fixed, that will now be tracked by the Department of Transportation. So all movements of guns through shipping will now be tracked by the Department of Transportation. So it's not only about making sure guns aren't stolen through shipping, and that'd be great. I'm not really sure how tracking that is necessarily going to stop that. But what it will do is it'll definitely keep a federal record of any gun you ship to an FFL. So at any point, if you ship your gun back to the manufacturer for repair, you ship your gun to an FFL for whatever reason, for repair, to sell, whatever the case may be, it's now tracked by the federal government and logged in some kind of system for who knows how long. It's very vague, but it's about tracking firearms of citizens more than it is about stopping the theft and shipping, because I don't believe they can actually stop the theft and shipping. They could just track it. So any thoughts and insight on that, definitely put that below. But new executive order from the White House, Department of Transportation will now be tracking all shipments of firearms in the U.S. Any thoughts, put it below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel, the Patreon. The link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.